Hi everyone. Hey sissy y'all. My sis Smiling with Aaron D is in the chats. I also do have her channel linked. Let's talk about it. I told y'all that I'm doing a breakdown. A complete Sister Wives recap breakdown. And we're gonna start at the beginning of what happened last night. If you watched it on TLC, Max, like how I did this morning, let's talk about it. And yes, please, y'all remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Ring the bell, ring my. Sorry, y'all. If I continue on with that song, we won't get really get good, good, good. Y'all, we start off in the beginning where Christina's with her kids, and just not like one. The only person who was missing is Gwendolyn. Know exactly what you're about to say. You got the iPhone again. You're looking at something. Yeah, I actually had to take a screenshot of my other notes. Hold on. Think for okay. There we go. Photos. There we go. My bad. Okay. So all of Christina's children were there except Gwendolyn. So you have McKelty, Peyton, Isabella, Aspen, and Truly. Hey, Lady Vargo. Um, they were all there, and also Aspen was there with her husband, and McKelty was there with her husband as well. Making all that right there for y'all. This is some of their first time like meeting David, and like I always tell y'all, sometimes it's good to have a David in your life, especially if they're a good David. Um, Peyton, Peyton's like, oh, okay, mom, because she goes and she goes to the door because David rang the doorbell. And I'm getting ahead of myself, so let me slow down for a minute. Before David came over, they were making dinner. And um Christina said, some of them want us to start doing dinner like how we used to do it with different mothers' recipes, like with Janelle's recipes, Mary's recipes, even Robin's recipes, her recipes. So they've been getting in the habit of doing that. And I love it. And they called it like they were having like a Japanese night. And I like the way how Christina wound up describing the dinner to where it's like with Japanese noodles and different types of fixings. And she also called it a hay sack. She's like, that's something that Janelle always, called it. Me too. My sis Smiling with Aaron D said, I thought that was sweet, but I didn't hear them say Robin. I kind of did, but I'm assuming that it also did include Robin because Robin does cook. Hey, Dustin. Um, anyway, David comes to the door and he does show, they're showing affection, PDA. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. All right, y'all, here goes back. And they're like, really? Peyton is kind of like on the ins and outs about David. The same thing when it got down to Isabel. She's kind of like mom's moving too fast. And I like that she's happy, but she just got out of like a 25-year relationship with my dad, and it's kind of weird seeing her show public affection with another man, and their feelings are very validated. And if you pay attention to Isabel's body language, you can tell that she's kind of like in between. Like, I want to like David, but I like David, but I don't want him to replace my dad. And I want her to understand that no one can replace your father. Okay? No one can replace your father. Your dad is your dad. He's going to stay your dad. You might not like talking to your dad, but he's not here to replace your dad. And I thought that was pretty cute and pretty funny what Peyton did. Peyton's like, so, hey Richard, and Tony's like, hold on, his name's not Richard, his name's David. And David's like, what movie did that come from? I mean, so he can take the heat. He can take their little quirky geekiness that Christina's kids have. And I love it that when uh they were sitting down at the dinner table. I know I'm going ahead of myself, but I really need to say this. They're sitting down at the dinner table, and Christine was like, so do you like David Payton? He's like, yeah, I like him. If I didn't like him, would y'all still be getting married? And David's like, yeah, yeah, absolutely, still getting married. um, but to back it up a little bit, I love how they set a date for October the 22nd. So he did actually set a date. And Tony's like, no, it was McKelty. He was like, that's like 2 days. Um, right after, my husband's birthday. And Dave was like, yeah, we're not celebrating his birthday on our wedding day. And Tony's like, yeah, we are. He's like, I mean, I like that he can rock with the best, and for her to choose someone who has been a single parent for so long. And if you actually pay attention, they're happy. It's just Peyton and Isabella, they're having a hard time because they're only used to seeing their mom with their dad. And I love how David did mention that he has two older sisters, and the first older sister, she got a divorce from her husband. And she's no longer a polygamist. The second sister, she left her husband, basically claiming that she was divorced, but before she could actually like go get a spiritual release, he already died from like a heart attack or something. Um And I also love how Christina was like, on the first date, we didn't kiss. On the second date, he took me to go see The Little Mermaid. And you know that song, Kiss the Girl? Well, he didn't kiss me. And I thought that it was so funny. And he's like, it's because I'm a gentleman. Like, I'm going to, wait. So it was the third date that he actually did kiss her. And I thought that it was so cute. I'm like, okay, y'all are awesome together. And she's like, oh yeah, before I leave this out, because this is very important. Isabel asked, so did y'all like the venues that could like fit the 700 people that you actually are looking at fitting? And he's like, yeah. And Tony's like, really 700? And no, Peyton was like, really 700? He's like, yeah. And McKelty's like, you have to realize that my wedding like had like 400 plus. Sorry, y'all, my gastritis is acting up. Um, but yeah, and you have to look at David has 8 kids, and Christina has 6. So that's like 14 kids. Um, And I look at it like this, y'all. It is excellent. It's great. I need one of my mods. Let me know if y'all can actually hear me clearly because I don't know. I'm using my earbuds. Um, but yeah, I thought the actor was awesome. And so cool. And the reason why I say this is because their body language wasn't like, I'm scared. I know. Thank you, sis. I was just trying to make sure my earbuds was working properly. Um, but yeah, seeing David with Christina's kiss was so cute. It was great. Body language wise, there wasn't anything bad. They weren't giving off like funny vibes. The only person who gave off a funny vibe was during like the intermission, like when they're asking Cody like questions. He's like, "Well, I was assuming that she would start dating whenever she left me, but when she left me, she went to go find her soulmate." He's like, "I really don't ask Christina about her relationship. I really don't care to ask." And you can really tell how much of a narcissistic Cody is. And I'm not sorry about calling him and Robin both narcissistic people. They're toxic people. And we're going to get more into it. And if you look at Cody's face, he looks like that he is disturbed. Like he is truly disturbed. And I'm like, really, dude, like you have no room to be talking, to be comparing yourself. But you say that I really don't have any wants or needs to pursue a relationship with Christina and her man. Understand this. By you not being on that birth certificate, David can easily adopt your daughter. Simple. Because you didn't sign her birth certificate. That's why we're going to court now. But back on the task. Um Isabel did say something that really did stick out to me. Um and both of them, Isabel and Peyton both said it. They said they're both having a hard time like accepting that their mom's moving on so fast, but at the same time they're happy for her. And that's to them is all that really matters. Is that she's happy and he's happy. And you can tell that they really want to like David, but they're battling between the feelings that they have for their father and David. And I'm here to tell y'all, like, y'all don't have to do that. Like, you love your mom and you can love David as who they are. Like, meet your parents where they're at. And then you can meet your dad where he's at. And understand that this guy really wants to be part of your lives. Um, just give him a chance. Um, let's hop into Cody's 55th birthday. Cody basically is out there camping ground area, chopping wood, having time to reflect on himself, his life, his spiritual beliefs, um, and everything else. And you can tell just by looking at him that he's irritated. So she said, I thought it was fast. I didn't think it had to be with their dad. Exactly. I thought it was fast too, but at the same time, y'all have to understand this. They're still kids in a way. They're adult kids looking after their mom. And I'm about to point this out when we get down to talking about the marital status. Um, I'm happy that Christina's kids are looking out for her. Just like how Janelle's kids would look after their mom. Let's talk about Cody. Cody had, like I said, his 55th birthday, basically saying, I'm coming out here, because, I need to reconnect with myself, God, and my beliefs. And Robin says, it's almost like Cody's losing himself. Is it just me, or am I just seeing like the narcissistic view and body language that Cody has? It's like, I don't care. It's them. It's never me. They need to take responsibility, not me. It's like, dude, this is what you do. I can't help it. I'm just telling y'all, this is how his facial expressions and his language and how his body movement is. That's the reason why. Exactly. Cody is always playing victim. I know that y'all can't really see this, but it says narcissistic. Um, it's like, stop playing the victim and be a man. Okay? Cody, if your dad has never told you that when you get married, both spiritually and legally married, that you're supposed to put on your big boy pants and act like a man, guess what? Men take responsibilities for their wrongdoing. Children don't take responsibility worth nothing. Right now, Cody, for the longest, you played the victim for the longest. You have act like a child. And you wonder why your kids don't want nothing to do with you. And I'm not talking about one, I'm talking about your adult children. So you go out there because you need to become a better you, but you're still a narcissistic person. And you and Robin both play victim. And we had y'all, okay, right here. Robin's behavior. Let's talk about this for a minute because I made some notes, okay? Robin is struggling. Uh Robin is struggling and she's crying and she's saying she doesn't want to lose Cody, and she's also scared about being poor. Look here, Robin. If you scared about being poor, stop buying these $1 million houses that you just got finished buying, and then your other house you sold it for like 1.7 or 1.8 million. You're crying because Janelle's not there, Mary's not there, Christina's not there for you to have a confrontational arguments with and for you to point the blame. Now you gotta take accountability. And can somebody tell me why is it and why does every scene Robin's always crying and she's like Cody. They're meant to be. Cody and Robin are meant to be because they're both narcissistic people and their facial expressions and body language never do change. Robin hasn't once taken responsibility on a conversation that she had sidelined with Janelle. Cody refuses to take accountability for anything. And in all honesty, y'all, I'm about sick and tired. Lady Virgo says she said sounds as if Cody needs serious help and help with some sort of expedition. I would assume. Yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. And the reason why I agree with this is because I think he does have an X edition. Um, and there's something that's not triggering. I also believe that Cody needs some mental help. Am I the only one who thinks that Cody needs some mental help? Because trying to tell a narcissistic person that they're narcissistic, they're not going to believe it. They're going to turn around and say, it's not me, it's you. Cody, your facial expressions, your body language shows that you are irritated. So if you're so irritated and bothered, why don't you tell producers, hey, I don't want to answer questions about Christine, Janelle, or Mary. Because let's be 100% honest, Cody and Robin really don't have a storyline. Their storyline so far has been don't take accountability, don't care. It's not us, it's them. That has been the storyline. No offense, but I think that Cody needs to have a psychiatrical evaluation. Oh yeah, hold on, because I'm going to point this out too. Cody said this. Cody said he made a covenant with God to be the best dad that he could possibly be. What? He said I, Cody Brown, made a covenant with God. Are you crazy? Because if you can't be a good dad to uh 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 Christine and Janelle's and Mary's children, what makes you think that you can be a great dad to Robin's kids? To her, not three, but five kids. Two which are biologically yours. But when you said it, Cody, your body language was like that you were bothered. You're bothered. Let's be 100% honest. You are completely bothered. I got a question for y'all. And this is for everybody that's actually want to watch this on replay. Would you want to talk about someone or be around someone who you are bothered and triggered by every time? Why? And I mean the question is why would you want to be bothered? And the other question is why would you entertain it? I understand being cordial with someone because there's a lot of people that I can be cordial with and not talk bad about because I'm an adult. Cody is an adult. No, he's a child in a grown man's body and not taking accountability worth nothing. Thank you. You can be cordial with someone, but if a person bothers you that much, Cody, and understand, y'all, Cody's like, huh. Hey, sis, if a person bothers you that much, why would you want to talk about them? It's okay. Why would you want to talk about them, Cody? It seems like that Christine, Janelle, and Mary bother you to the core. You don't have a storyline. And technically, we don't want to see you on our screens. But we have to because you did something that Janelle said at the end when she was talking to Robin. and you made a poor decision of a choice in buying another expensive house that we just found out that you just bought, and you sold that other house that y'all were in. Let me read this comment right here. It says, so Lady Vargo said, it's not only you, Q. I don't even watch the show. I can't tell by the recap. I can just tell by the recap and reviews, upcoming snips of the show. Exactly. Y'all, Cody needs psychiatrical evaluation. And also, Robin needs to check into a psychiatrical facility too. They all need to check into something. So she said um Cody believes if you come for Robin, you you are fighting with him. Look here. If I came after anybody and I was talking about their spouse, then that's a fight. Cody, understand that, like Janelle said, it's the golden horse or the sacred cow. Those were words that she used. Robin is your sacred cow. Yo, hold on. So we're all still here for you. I sent you a text message. Let's move on because I actually want to talk about this right here. David takes Christina ring shopping. Yep, they went to go look at rings. Now, that's a good man. And like Christine said, literally, when me and Cody got spiritually married, Cody went to just go pick out a ring and then just brought it. I didn't make notes of like what type of rings, but um she picked out a ring. And she's like, at my first wedding with Cody, I had to think about the family. This time I get to have a wedding my way. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. Look here. Then Christina's like, you know what, babe, we also need to look for your ring. It's like, okay, so we looked at a band and she made sure that her wedding ring complimented his wedding band. And she's like, oh my God, like this is really happening. Like I never thought this trip would actually happen. But I'm actually planning my wedding. Like, come on. And then they go, you know how, all right, so then they go on and they show Janelle. Janelle's like, yeah, if my happily ever after is out there, then hopefully, when it is time for me to get married, um, we go on the top of the hill, and we get married like in our blue jeans. And she's like, that's just how I want it. And I'm like, yes, because that's you. Janelle, that is you. Like, you need a guy who fits your energy. And even Mary's like, if I do decide to get married again, you know, um, I would know and I would want certain things. I'm like, marry the people who make you happy. That's how I'm like. Marry the ones who make you happy. Now, this is the part that I was screaming at my TV about, but making notes. When Janelle and Cody sit down and Janelle done lawyered up. Yep, she done lawyered it up. Um, and she sat down and she talked to a lawyer that her and Cody, that Cody actually did suggest, because basically Robin's house, the one that they're filming in right now, they basically got that in what you call a balloon payment. Exactly, proud of Janelle, 100%, hands down, proud of her. And the lawyer basically said that there was kind of like a mucked up way. And Janelle even said that they got them pretty bad when it got down to this balloon payment. When Janelle said that she done lawyer, went to go talk to a lawyer and everything, Cody said, basically, you skipped to the end. What about me? What about us? And Janelle's like, I don't think we exist in the same universe anymore. And Janelle said, I still get little butterflies when we talk, you know, a little hook. And Cody goes on to say, he will never talk bad about Mary ever again. And my thing about that, I don't really believe that. I really don't believe that, Cody, that you're gonna stop talking bad about Mary. Um then, it goes on to where Layberg said, is Janelle the one who recently lost her son? Yes, Janelle is the one who recently lost her son. Then Janelle says to him, we never talked about reconciliation. And then he goes on to say, he only wants to reconcile with his children. Now I did make a note. Janelle did tell Cody that he is a cool guy. Thank you. Thank you. He ain't gonna stop talking bad about her. And I can't do it. Yo, I can't say what I want to say right now because I've been working on it. But yeah. 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 Thank you. Then Cody goes on to say, reconciliation is a power game for Janelle. And Janelle said that Cody is selfish. But understand that Cody is in the like I really want to say and his facial expression is what's killing me. No offense, but sometimes I just want to slap Cody in the face and be like, fix your face. Act like a man. Fix your face. Quit talking bad about these women. Alright, Lady Virgo said, okay, then. So her and Cody are the ones I'm mostly familiar with their names. Yes. Like, Cody, fix your face. I'm serious. Stop acting like a child. You're the reason why these women are broken. Yes, Cody is two-faced, but he also does have multiple personality disorders, without him being diagnosed, and I'm just saying this, a doctor really needs to diagnose Cody with narcissism and also with multiple personality disorders, because this man goes from 0 to 10 being nice 1 minute and then being angry within 2.5 seconds. And if you even mess around with Robin, he gets mad. So yeah. Um I made note of this even though I really didn't need to. Robin played the victim card, and also Cody did say that and I'm gonna bring this out in a minute. I'm actually gonna hold on for that. Okay, Lady Virgo, you said at Smiling with Aaron D. Cody is sick and needs serious help. Allegedly, everything we say here is alleged. That's why I have my banner up there, y'all. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Smiling with Aaron D said, I pray Cody can see his errors and work on positive future. Yeah, yeah, he does. But Janelle brings up a conversation that Cody got on her about that she had with Robin. And it was about not spending too much money on the house and not using up all of the family's resource and funds. Because we all know that, well, Robin, you don't really work. You don't work. And you sit up there and you bluntly lie in our faces and say, I didn't tell Cody anything. That's a lie. Who else did he get it from? Y'all give me a minute. I need to take something for this. Hold on. Alright, y'all, I got these Tom's chewables. As I was saying, you sat up there on that dick. I almost cussed. You sat up there on that couch and you lied. How in the world did Cody find out, Robin? Thank you. Thank you, sis. My sister Erin said it. Robin said she told Cody. She tried to make Cody the bad guy. That he twisted what she said. Exactly. You didn't say she didn't tell him one time, but twice until you came out and said you told Cody. So in a way you did tattletale. Janelle also said that she will choose her children over anybody. Yeet. Yeet. That's what a mother's supposed to do. That means Janelle ain't looking at trying to get back with you, Cody. Yeet. Understand that, man? But you can't understand that because you're up here. You're messed up. Your facial expressions. goes, I don't really care about what Janelle, wants to do. I'm trying to, reconcile with my kids. It's because of her. My kids don't want nothing to do with me. No, it's because of the way how you treated them and the way how you still do treat them. That's why, Cody. You treat your older children like trash. Gabe, Gabriel, your son Gabriel, and your other children, they needed you. Hold on, sis. They needed you. And you just didn't care. You just did not care. Garrison needed you. And you did not care. Matter of fact, last season, they were crying and I wanted just to give them a hug, but you scolded them. I'm not placing blame when it gets down to Garrison's death, because I'm not doing that. But maybe we need to start treating you, Cody, the way how you treat your children, your adult children, who is who to us they're like our nieces and nephews. So no, you do not get to reconcile with your children because you didn't even go see you didn't even go see uh uh um Maddie. And like Maddie said, she doesn't want anything to do with you because you haven't seen your granddaughter since she was born. Avery, since she was born. Let me answer this question for you, sis. Who is lying? Robin to us or Cody to us or Janelle? Who is lying? 100%? Robin and Cody. Here's the thing. I want y'all to pay attention to something. Anytime they put Cody in front of the screen separately from Robin, they can't keep their lies straight. Neither one of them can keep their lies straight. It's called compulsive lying. They're the definition of it. And the only one that I believe out of all three is Janelle. Janelle does not have a reason to lie to us. She just doesn't. She has no reason to turn around there and to lie to us about what. Pay attention. I want y'all to do something. Pay attention to how he moves and how his face features go. And watch what Robin does. Robin is like, okay. She's always crying. And remember I told y'all when me and Krista started this that I will keep counseling for cries. I can't keep count. Because if I kept count, then I can't report to y'all all of this. Understand that, okay? She cried boo-hoo, she cries wolf. Now I have a question for you, sis. How many times can you cry wolf? And that's for all my sisters and brothers up in here. How many times can you actually cry wolf? Because that's all Robin has been doing is crying wolf. Is crying wolf. Also, I'm gonna get into Mary's house because she has a beautiful home. And I'm just calling it a stable. Um, it's finally done. And there's a quote from Mary that I'm about to quote right now because I did write it down. Mary said, "If they don't want you at their table, then make your own. Make your own table." And that's correct. If someone doesn't want you to sit down at their table, then you make your own. You make your own. Okay, so you said Janelle tried to keep the peace at the meeting. Cody tried to get the meeting to change off the property to his marriage to Janelle. I believe that was just a game. It was. Let me tell you this. Janelle walked in there talking, wanted to talk about the property, and he wanted to talk about their marriage. And when she said, I don't think that we're even on the same planet, no, she actually said, I don't think that we're on the same universe. Yeah, she's done. And I believe that next season, I hope that she does get a spiritual release. She needs one. Janelle needs a spiritual release ASAP. Let's hear that where Janelle go get some good loving to break the covenant. As Robin would put it. What I'm about to do is I'm about to actually finish up and then I'm gonna drop the link because I actually do want to talk with y'all. For the ones who actually do want to talk. I'm laughing because I'm on a part that's funny. Janelle talks about the sacred cow, aka Robin. So Small Andy said hopefully Mary can guide Janelle to the right people to release. I agree. Um the sacred cow, y'all, is Robin. And Janelle says that she sees that she doesn't see herself married to Cody, but spiritually still married. This is where Cody's narcissism comes into. Cody laughs and says, "Come on." And Janelle is basically Janelle might talk to Mary about getting a release. Then Cody goes on and he says, uh things that him and Janelle could Cody thinks that him and Janelle could get back together. And I made a note here, Cody, well, I just went over this. Cody hasn't seen Evie since she was born. Alright, so sorry y'all, I'm way ahead of myself. I'm over here talking and I'm not even keeping up with myself. One something that I am happy about is that Janelle is going to follow through with the lawyer to get what belongs to her. And that's the money. And Cody feels betrayed. Then Cody says she's trying to screw me over because she thinks I'm trying to screw her over. No, he says because she thinks I would try to screw her over. Cody called Janelle a victim, and Janelle actually said, "Really a victim? I'm not a victim. I'm way more better than a victim." And his, it's his facial and his movement that literally, I just want to beat the, mm-hmm. I just want to beat the day. I just want 5 minutes with him. in the back of in someone's backyard. I know DJ wouldn't approve of me fighting a man and a man laying his hands on me, but I just want 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, what I'm about to do is I'm actually about to drop the link. About to drop the link because I actually want to hear what everybody else has to say. Exactly. Janelle was trying to be honest. He really, he- had he really listened, maybe they could have started to repair it. Maybe. But I just think that Janelle is far gone. Janelle's already gone. She's done with everything. What more could she do? Alright, y'all. So I just got finished dropping a link. It's in the chat right now. If y'all want to come up here, let's talk about this. Because I do want to hear what you all actually do have to say. Like I told you, I was breaking this down bit by bit, piece by piece. I was not BSing with y'all. And I actually want to say this. If you pay attention to Mary's body language, she did not have a weak body language. Her body language was more of, this is my life and I'm taking it back. And even she said in her stable home, she's like, I'm a single woman and I don't know what that looks like without Cody. Hey
Hello.
sis,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm good.
Y'all, this is my sis, Molly with Aaron D. Y'all need to go check her out. It's in my, if y'all scroll up, y'all can check that out. I actually do have it in chat, y'all.
Thank you. Love you
You're welcome.
too.
Love you too. So what are your thoughts about it?
I thought this was a really good episode. It had full of meat and stuff. The meeting with Cody and Janelle. I really felt bad for Janelle because I thought she was opening up, trying to be truthful about where she was and how she got where she is. And Cody just like shut it down. He's like, "Well, I don't want to go back. Well, if you don't go back to fix the stuff, you can never go forward."
Right. I agree. And she was trying to be, cordial and complimentary. And that's not the way how he was trying to be. He was trying to be argumentative. He really didn't acknowledge her feelings. Matter of fact, even Janelle pointed out, and she's like, it's like I can't come to you and talk to you about my feelings and how I feel and how it affects me. And he's like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's like, no, she can't.
Obviously, she can't because she couldn't even get out a word before he shut her down.
And it's like, come on, Cody. Like, is this something that you're really doing? Are we really doing this?
That was
You
crazy.
are the definition of a narcissistic person with a personality disorder.
Allegedly. But yes.
Allegedly. I got my banner down there to say it for yo.
um I thought the great part of seeing Mary's new story, seeing the like her in seeing that little spot she has made for herself for her business and her sitting at the head of that table was hilarious and perfect, and I thought very poetic because she wasn't invited to any of the other tables. She's not at Rob and Cody's anymore. She's not at Janelle and Christine's. So she's making her own table. Good
She
for
said
her.
on table. That's just why I like when she quoted, she's like, if they don't want you to sit at their table, then make your own table.
I love that.
I love that. I think everybody needs to like live by that. If they don't want you at their table, make your own table.
100%.
By
Um,
far, well, I think the season's going pretty good.
It
I
really is.
the
They
only
said
thing
it's
that
going to be like 6 months.
right. The only thing that I wish is that we didn't have to sit down and see um Cody and Robin because they're boring. They remind me of like the beginning of Placerville. Boring. Lady
See,
Virgo said, so glad you joined the panel, Aaron.
oh, I love you, Lady Virgo.
Yeah, we love you.
Lady Virgo is always so positive.
She's awesome.
She is awesome. I was thinking that when Cody and Robin make their spiel, they just show how far the other ladies have gone and how they're still acting like they're in kindergarten. And it shows the growth with Christine, Mary, and Janelle. And I'm really loving Mary this season. I think this is Mary's season.
Me too. I think that this is Mary's season. I want to see more of Mary, and I'm going to tell y'all why. We don't give Mary enough credit for anything because we're always like, oh, she's always running, after Cody. And it's not that. Like, she really didn't know how to let go of Cody. Even when he was like, let go of me, I don't want to be with you. To where she had to make it herself and say, you know what? I'm done.
Yeah,
And sometimes, y'all, I get where Mary's coming from because I've been in that place like a long time ago. But I get, hey, you're on again, off again with a person. You think it's gonna work, you're not sure, and it's like sometimes you just gotta let go.
100%.
And I would love. Here's the thing: in Mary's story, I would love for her to talk about her son.
Yes, I would love to see Leon, but I also think it has to be Leon's choice. So I wonder if she's
I
respecting Leon's choice. So I kind of want to give her the benefit of doubt that she's not sharing that story because if that person is not ready to share their story publicly, then they shouldn't also be forced to because their mother's on the show.
And I agree. It's like Leon, whenever you're ready, just understand that with open arms you are accepted. Lady Virgo,
Absolutely.
you guys are so welcome. Love you guys. Love you too.
Yeah.
But
Now, I do question Robin's kind of sarcasm in this episode a little bit more than we've seen Robin be sarcastic before in a really mean way to Janelle.
her sarcasm is mixed with sarcasm, narcissistic, and mean girl. And I can't stand it.
What did you think of her saying, "Oh, people think I bewitched Cody"? That was a weird moment and a weird
I
thing to
think that's
say.
a weird moment, and no offense, but it's like, what? Did I hear what I think I heard? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Something is wrong with her. And you didn't, I don't know why she said that. She should have just said, some people think that I wind up grabbing their man because you did. You wind up snatching their man. Okay?
Mhm.
At this point, sis, she could have been like Alexis Bellino. My man, my man, my man. I don't care. Get
No.
off my screen because you don't have a storyline.
Before I drop down, I was just curious, what did you think of the preview for next season?
I can't
I mean,
wait.
next week.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I will be up Monday morning, like at 6 something in the morning, sitting down and writing notes, getting ready for another,
Yeah,
6:30 show tonight, and then be ready with Chris at 12 in the afternoon. Cannot wait.
that looks so good. I can't wait to see Mary and Janelle sit down and talk.
Exactly. I feel like that they have a lot in common. I feel like that Mary can help out Janelle.
Yeah.
And if the church already looks down on Cody already.
Mhm.
So losing another wife really ain't gonna hurt him.
That's true.
And did you hear that they want to sell in their house for like 1.8 million, I think?
Did they actually sell the house yet?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it got taken off the market.
Well, they sold it some type of way, but they want to buy in that new house.
Oh, I heard they have two mortgages right now.
Wow.
They didn't sell the house. I
They
think they
so
have two mortgages.
okay. Cause I
But
want to
I'm
get
not
it.
100%. I'll take a look into that. But the last I heard over the weekend, on Reality Squad, was they have two mortgages because he wasn't able to sell the other house because Christine's lawsuit prevents him from doing that.
Okay.
But I
My
could
thing
be
about
wrong.
it, give Christine, Janelle, and Mary back their money.
Yeah.
Stop being so stingy. We don't care if you're poor or not. I sure don't care.
Mm-mm.
Robin, go hop on help for getting food stamps. The other wives did it on government
Yeah.
assistance. Go grab you some food stamps.
She can't because she's actually legally married. Because, like, when Mary was married to him, she couldn't get on food stamps either. Only Janelle and Christine could.
Wow.
So she is actually legally married to Cody. So they can't, she can't apply because Cody makes too much money.
Wow. Then get divorced from Cody. Just solve your issues.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for letting me come up on your panel. Your review has been so cool.
And want to go over so far what I did watch over the weekend. I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all nephew Toby, mm, it's a little whiny, but why, all right. Well, Aaron, if you're still in the chat, let me go over his Christmas list real quick. So Aaron let me know that I could go on Netflix and watch basically their little Christmas list. I've been going around Okay, I've been going around y'all real quick, and I've only gotten down to like three. You can blame your little nephew Toby for getting on my nerves and for constantly wanting attention because he's so dang stinking cute. But the movies that I watched is Christmas in Notting Hill, which is a love story, and Falling for Christmas with Lindsay Lohan, and the Noel Diary. Thank you, sis. That literally, y'all. I'm gonna be adding more to my list, so don't worry about it. But yeah. So I do want to kind of talk about one real quick, and that's the Noel Diary. Because there's nothing else for me to cover on Sisterwives. It's a Christmas movie on Netflix, and it's both a can't wait to cover Christmas movie covers. Yes, me too. It's both a drama and a love story, and it takes you through layers. So basically, this guy gets a call that his mother, she died. She passed away, and he inherited everything. Well, this girl, is across the street, and basically he sees her and she never really comes over. So when he arrives there, he meets the lawyer, he sees the neighbor, and hold on, labor article said, Small with Aaron D. Any other trivia's coming up besides holiday movies? So she said YouTube's push lives around an hour, more than longer lives. So do what's best for you. Right. Excuse me. Um, and the neighbor was like, I read your books. You're the town hero and everything. And then he asked his neighbor, like, hey, do you still paint? And she's like, no, not really. But I'm gonna dive into it a little more real quick. But basically, the girl across the street actually comes and knocks on the door. He's like, "Yeah, come on in, come on in." And he's thinking that it's the neighbor, but it's not. It's her. And she's like, "Hey, I just came here, um, and to see, if my mother's here." Her mother put her up for adoption, and the guy winds up grabbing this book, really not knowing what it is, and later does he know, because she finds it, because actually I don't know, so I'm trying to describe this. Basically, they go on a road trip to go see his dad because his neighbor advised him. She's engaged to a different guy, and they go out for dinner, and her fiance is kind of a little pushy about money and stuff like that. And um so she is actually trying to go like teach like different languages. I'm trying to make sure I'm right. I think it's like different languages or something like that. He's a writer. So when they go on this road trip, he's like, "Hey, can you look at my bag and grab me my wallet?" And she's like, "Yeah." Well, his bag knocks over and she grabs the book and she's like, "Do you not know what this is?" And he's like, "What is it?" She's like, "This is my mother's diary." So when they make it to his father really, like, they're sleeping in his car. Like the next day, like the dad's like, finally, like, "You're here, the neighbor let me know that you were coming." And he's like, "I really can't do this." The reason why he really can't do it is because his brother died trying to hang an ornament on their tree outside. And his father left. His father cut down the tree, but his father also did leave him. And the maid tried to keep his parents together the best way that she possibly could, and it just didn't work. So she left too. He ends up forgiving his dad, and then his dad like makes them chili and stuff like that, and she's like, "Yeah, I did actually get a letter from her. This is where she's at." Well, when they went to the next town, like to go get a because hotel room was together, she realized that she was starting to grow an attachment to him. So she left him a note and she left to go home. And her adoptive parents, I'm just gonna say her parents, basically say, "When are you and your fiance, when are y'all, planning the whole engagement?" She's like, "I'm just gonna put it off." And yeah, and this guy who she, I'm just gonna say the friend, basically said, "Tell me that you don't love me." And because he shows up at her parents' house, and she knows that she loves him because the dog's there, and she's like, "Stop calling me, don't try to find me." And it was like too late, I already did. And she's like, "I don't love you." And he goes back home, and a couple hours later she's there because she realized that her true love is there. Did he find her mother? Yes. She said, "Let my daughter know to reach out to me anytime." Her mother, he found her actually, he called her house and her husband said she's actually working up there at the hospital. And it left there. Y'all, I've been watching the most cheesiest loving love stories. I'm not going through the whole entire list, sis, because if I do, I'm going to wind up crying on one of these movies, and we don't need me crying all over the internet right now. But if you don't get a chance to, go watch Noel Diary. I know y'all can't see it. Hold on, y'all. Let me change. Let me go to my white light. There we go. Uh, go watch this one. You need to. And if you ever do get a chance to, please go watch this one right here. And then yes, of course, go watch this one because it's good. If I don't do anything, but well, I have to do something tomorrow, and I just called doing that live. I'm waking up early because Mamir was here when I was doing a live, starting to do a live, but then I got a phone call. My phone, family, if you're watching this at the end, will be on Do Not Disturb because I need to get out two lives. I need to do last Tuesday live, which no offense, it was going to throw me off anyway because the next day I had a stress test. And then that Thursday they want to put in the medicine in me for the stress test, and yeah, yeah, no bueno, no, no. I wasn't even feeling it. I wasn't feeling it, but I still wound up. Me and Dakota still wound up walking down there to McDonald's. Which McDonald's, I got beef with you because your ice cream machines do what your ice cream machines always do, and that's never work. um, but yeah. Other than that, Wednesday we went down there to Burger King, and of course Burger King's ice cream machines always do work. But yeah, that last stress test, no bueno, ain't happening. I do have two lives I have to cover. The first live, y'all, it might just be early in the morning, and the reason why I say this is because I'm up. Sometimes y'all understand, I'm up like around 6 or 7, and it's just to cover that last week's live. And then the live that I need to cover tomorrow around the same time as usual, 12:30 Central Standard Time, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Um, Need to cover the last season of OC. I cannot wait for the reunion. Let me tell y'all something right now. This is no joke. I know. I felt literally. I text Aaron. I said, Aaron, I literally feel like that I had a asthma attack and a panic attack all at the same time. And when the lady's like, "Yeah, your heart rate got up to 153," like WTF? Like, just go right ahead. Let me have a heart attack. Let me just go right ahead, have a heart attack, and then leave DJ to what cover what me and Krista does, and then what the rest of the shows. No, thank you. Talking about a person who don't watch Housewives, let alone sit down there and watch Sister Wives. No, 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 can do. No, can do. But before I go any further, yeah, I got good news. All right, so I was supposed to get this called Sendo something Scopity done, but my doctor messaged me today because I did take a urine sample. I had to say like 3 or 4 of them. Anyway, she's like, there's no need for us to do it. Um, Basically, you don't have bladder cancer. And I called my grandma, my mom. I'm like, yo, look here. The doctor says that I don't have bladder cancer. Thank God. Not to say that I couldn't handle it if I had bladder cancer. I'm just saying, thank God that I don't have it now. Um, and they had to check me for that because of my family history. So, ladies, please go get yourself checked out. There are different ways that they can do it. They don't have to put you on the operating table to check you out. They can, go do a couple urine samples, let them know your issues. Same thing with you guys. Go get that stuff checked out. So, thank you, God, on that. My sister Lady Vargo said, yeah, it was the adrenalism and the stress test. I've had a heart rate at 189 before. They had to rush me to the ER. Dang, sis. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Here's the kicker. So I'm a parent, and the first thing that they did was inject me with this stuff for Wednesday, and they're just to check my heart, put me in this tube, and check it. Okay. There was an incident that happened there, and I did not take Dakota in the back, but I was out there in the waiting room. It was a patient basically being a Karen, and where I went, they know Dakota, and the lady was like, "I'll watch her. I'll watch her." I'm like, "All right, cool." Even though that happened, I started thinking. I told Dakota like, "Yo, tomorrow I'm bringing you in the back with me because I don't want you to like freak out if something like that does happen." Like she didn't freak out Wednesday, but I don't need anything to like trigger my adult child. Regardless, Dakota's still an adult, even though she's a high functioning autistic and she's on the autism spectrum. Um, I don't need anything that like I'm not trying to protect Dakota from everything, but situations that can be controlled, like that situation, I couldn't control it. That guy was just being a complete Karen, cussing out the doctor, telling patients like he's trying to, you know, nick patients and stuff like that. And the actor wasn't true. Um, he was just upset and he was mad. And in a way, it scared me enough, and it did scare Dakota. I should have brought her in the back with me, but like I said, it happened when I was in the waiting room. So I did trust, the assistants to like watch her. But as a parent, and something me and DJ did talk about, like I needed to take Dakota with me. So Thursday when we did the whole pumping and putting this stuff in my system, I just took Dakota back with me. She was with me 100% full time. And we like literally the lady's like, "Oh yeah, you can go over in the waiting room or like the chairs, like down there." I'm like, "Yeah, I just rather keep me and Dakota like away from everybody else. No offense to anybody else, but I gotta protect me and my kid." Thank you, Lady Virgo. Lady Virgo, I totally understand what you're saying, Q. I mean, I have to do what's best for her. And as a parent, I didn't feel like I felt Dakota because I was there when it was happening. I just couldn't tell this dude just to shut the what up. But it did happen. Nothing like he didn't start throwing anything. He was just running his mouth. But I asked Dakota like, "Are you okay? Yeah. Are you okay sitting out here while the assistant's like watching you?" Yeah, I'm fine with that. But as a parent, when like something just don't seem right. And like I was getting that feeling like even when me and her wanna walking to Burger King, and Dakota can eat, y'all. But like something was like bothering her. And like I asked her like, "Are you okay with what happened at the office?" "Yeah, I'm okay with it. It was just scary, that's it." I'm like, "Okay." So I'm just gonna bring him back with me. And her dad wanna meet us down there. Of course DJ's always gonna meet us down there. And I told Dakota, I'm surprised that she didn't go, "Daddy!" And she's like, "Nope, I'm over here eating my food, got my milkshake, and I'm good." But anyway, y'all, any children, any children, protect your peace, please. But yeah, I'm gonna need Toby's internet aunties. One of y'all need to come get your nephew for a weekend, and we can do it this way, okay? 1 week you have Toby and you handle Toby and his whininess. The next week we'll come back and we'll grab Toby and we'll deal with this whininess. Then the next following week, on and off type of thing, okay? Okay. He's gonna be whining pretty soon because I need to get him scheduled to get him neutered. Um, so yeah, after he's neutered, I'm still gonna need, 1 week, like it's a custody thing, okay? Like you got your nephew 1 week, I got my grandson the next week. Cause Toby's my granddog, my grandbaby. Uh, but yeah, I need to get on a topic with y'all. But tomorrow, please tune in. I will try to be up at like, what's the earliest time you be up, Lady Vargo? I'm gonna try to be up at a decent time. At least do a live like around. I'm going to set it tonight for like 10. We'll set it for 10. We're gonna do a quick rundown on last week's OC in Potomac, and then we're going to actually no, I'll probably do like at 9:30. Um, do it like at 9:30. So I heard it'll be 10:30 your time, Lady Virgo. Do a quick little recap of OC from last week's show that I wasn't able to do, and catch up on this week's show, which is like the season finale. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, I said, what time do you be up, Lady Virgo? Hold on, y'all. I don't know why I thought that I had you on the Bluetooth. Yeah. I said, what time do you be up? But if so, Lady Virgo, then I'm gonna have to be up super early. If I'm really gonna nip this and be able to still have time to write down stuff, then I'm going to have to nip it ASAP. I said 9:30. I'm going to actually try to make this live for like 8:30 because I still need to sit down and watch Potomac. I need to make notes on this week's Potomac, and I need to rewatch uh last Friday's season finale of OC. So I'm gonna set the time for 8:30, which that's 9:30 your time, Lady Virgo. Um, and we're just gonna go right ahead and just knock this out. That gives me time so that when 12:30 hits, we'll be ready to rock and roll, and we're all caught up. You're gonna be getting double dose of lives when it gets down to that. But yeah, y'all, do me a favor before I want to leave it out. Before you want to leave it out, click that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Ring my bell, ring my bell. Morning. Okay, Lady Vargo, if you're not able to catch it in the morning, remember that all of these shows are on uh recap, so you can rewatch them. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be in the morning because I need to watch Potomac and rewatch OC the season finale. So for ones who are not able to watch it early in the morning, realize that you can also watch it on the recap and rewatch it yourself anytime, any day, any place. And also, before we go, there are some channels that I do want to give a shout out to. That is linked up here at the top. So I want to give a shout out to my sis, the Reality T with Kristen Marie. Go check out her channel, y'all. It is linked here in the chat. Also, go check out my other sister, Smiling with Aaron D. Please go check her out. Go check out Large Curves channel, y'all. She's also my sis, but I love her to death. Um Also, please go check out the Juice Talk Radio Talk Show. Um, because they actually be having some really good stuff over there too. Um, Also, y'all, please go check out JoJo Speaks. He does the same thing, reality TV. Both Krista Large and JoJo Speaks also does cover reality TV. So please go check them out. They had a live today that they were doing 90 Day Fiance, so please check them out when you can. Am I leaving anybody else out? I don't think so. Um, but yeah, yeah, go check them out. Want to kind of leave want to kind of list them up here and kind of leave them up there just for a second so that y'all can be able to know. But for the ones who are like watching the live, come what's the word I'm using? Come over here into the live chat and you are able to scroll to the top and see everybody's links to their YouTube page. But yeah, I just want to say thank y'all for watching. And we yeah, we about to go places. We are about to go places. All right, y'all. We're about to go places that I really do want to go. Um, I need to catch up on I need to catch up on 3 shows, but we are. Lady Vargo, listen, cause I'm finally caught up on Penguin. I just need to watch tonight's Penguin. So I might do it right there like tomorrow. We will do a recap on Penguin. If you have not seen it on Max, go check out the Penguin. And I'm finally caught up on Mama's Boy. I have my opinions on that. Alright, so Lady Virgo, you said okay then I'm caught up on Potomac, but we'll have to catch up on OC, Utah, New York. That's the source. Are you watch this one? Alright, it's okay, sis. And you said you're welcome. Tell the fam I said hello. I will. Um, what was that? Um, yeah, I was about to come over here and actually check out the chat real quick because a lot of y'all have to understand. Um, StreamYard does filter out a lot of stuff. That's why I'm grateful for my mods, and that's all of my mods because they filter out the stuff that I'm not like. Mods do a lot, okay? They filter out the stuff that I'm not even supposed to see to be able to discourage me, and I thank them a lot. They do a lot, and I love them to death. So I said, okay, then well, next week is the season finale. Uh, just so you know, I know, sis. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, y'all. OC had their season finale. I think I need to check this calendar, man. Some of y'all can call me like some of y'all might be like, Q, where's your counter at? Okay, I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but I think I if I'm correct, I'm gonna have to go look. Hold on. Y'all give me 1 second. I need to check out to see when is the OC reunion. Oh, you're referring to the show Penguin. Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. Max, stop cutting movies so short. Okay, y'all. So, part one of the reunion. I was right in my head. I just didn't say it out loud. For OC, it's November 7th. For the ones who do have Bravo, and I mean actually like have cable, y'all get to see it that day. They're not going to show it to us until Friday on Peacock. So if you just start watching on Peacock, realize that we get like the day after. What I want to do is recap it right then and there. But at the same time, I don't want to recap it right then and there because that's my Tuesday show right along with Potomac. So this is what I'm willing to do. I'm willing to budge a little bit for us to do some type of small little recap of the show. It's not a lot. We're not going to release everything, but it's a small. Maybe make the show like a minute show, and go on about it, and then actually recap the whole entire thing Tuesday. Okay. Now, hey Aaron, are you still in the chat? Cause if Aaron's not in the chat, then I'm gonna go look for it for y'all. Because some of y'all might be watching Deadpool and Wolverine on Disney Plus. Okay, I don't think she's here, so I'm about to actually look it up for y'all. And for anybody wondering, is there going to be another? Okay, there we go. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Anyone who has the streaming app for Disney or Disney, Hulu, ESPN, and stuff like that, y'all will be able to stream Deadpool and Wolverine on November 12th. Here's the kicker. And if I wanted to, I could go. I can come drag our boy DJ in it, but he did because he loved me. Um, we were at Walmart and we actually got the last DVD for Deadpool. Yeah, I see her. I see her, sis. I see her, Lady Virgo. So if you want to watch Deadpool and Wolverine, it comes out this month, November 12th. And y'all know, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Me and DJ took this old school, okay, to where Disney Plus got commercials, and I'm fine with it because I'm a '90s baby. I miss sitting back watching commercials. Excuse me, watching commercials and stuff like that. So it don't bother me. But I actually do have the DVD. The reason why, smiling when Aaron said I was in the bushes, but I never left. Got you, sis. Here's the thing. The reason why I haven't yet watched it is because DJ wants me to wait to watch it with him. Y'all, tell me why it's been released that Ryan Reynolds and Wolverine, Jack Hughes, they working on another Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, it's in the works. It's in the works. So I guess Ryan Reynolds is gonna either allow his wife to divorce him, or she's gonna keep the keys to the Deadpool collection. But yeah, we're getting we're getting another one. Um, could call DJ in here for a minute. Hey, babe. You sure? Yeah, come here. So, when are we gonna sit down and watch Deadpool and Wolverine?
Well, I said something about it earlier today, but
Your foot swollen?
yeah, you see that?
Yeah. Hey, Aaron said
I've been just doing my DAR. What the?
you need to soak your feet. Aaron said tell DJ Aaron will watch it uh in the what
Lord,
third
woman, can you not read? Where?
where
I'll be watching it 13th or 14th. So he better watch it soon so we can talk.
we need to. Here's the thing: we have the DVD, and you notice, Aaron.
We have all three.
But he's not allowing me to watch it until I watch it with him.
You already went so far as to watch a couple of other things without me. Like for instance, you started the new Batman animated series without me.
I know. Yeah, we need to get into we need to get into y'all here. All right, so I'm not gonna lie. I didn't wind up evening out the brownie mix, so it wound up cooking like unevenly.
If you got everything out,
I know.
and you should have tried to smooth it out. Usually, the best idea is to take the pan, pick it up, and let it tap on the counter.
Well, it's no different. You're still gonna dip it in your coffee and still eat it.
I just ate a piece. That's all I did. But I'm sorry. Who takes a piece and cuts it this big?
I do.
Yeah, y'all. This girl right here, she cut a piece about yay big, about half of the
All
pan.
right. Lady Bird said I only care about the quizzes. Cute. My daughter went to the movies to it, and yeah, I'ma have it on my stream devices. Exactly, y'all. It ain't me. It him. No, you're about to say. I know that you're not sitting over there. I know you ain't sitting over there not taking responsibility. Q. Y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know I'm taking responsibility for it. Like you said, I kind of did get into the whole Batman series without him. Well, we gonna talk about that a little later. We're gonna talk about that right there a little later because your girl's starting to kind of get a little sleepy. But here's the thing: when I say we want to talk about that a little later, we really want to talk about that a little later? Yeah, we are because I need to get back into some of this Marvel and DC stuff. And Lady Vargo, Deadpool, Wolverine. DJ said that he gonna watch it. He has. Here's the thing. He's mad because I wanted watching Crown Jewels without him. He a little upset about that. He a little salty. And then I also kind of started. Well, I started and then finished the whole Batman comic book series. Not the whole entire thing. Not Beyond. Not the one I wound up showing you. I think it was last week. So, but yeah. Okay, so I could easily sneak and watch it, but I do have a chatter mouse when it gets down to Deadpool. So it's like a no bueno, like I cannot do it. Like I will spoil the whole entire movie. Okay, so it's easier him and I both watch it. The only movie that I don't mind watching without him and I am gonna cover it is Batman Beyond. I'm gonna cover that one right there. I'm gonna have to cover it. Here's the other kicker. I want to order Batman Beyond off of Amazon because I want that in my collection that I have because that's also a collector's item. Even though he wound up getting it for me like at Game Exchange and it's used, like no, like I need the real deal and I need to stay in the packaging. Yeah, please and thank you. But yeah, so Aaron said didn't say when he watching it. I know he didn't say when he watching it. It's so rude. How rude. How rude. But if we don't watch it this weekend, he best believe I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm gonna try to keep my mouth shut because I really want to cover it. Smiling when Andy said exactly how rude. But yeah, yeah. But all technicality, y'all. If oh, so she said we can talk about it when he's not around. Exactly. I'm waiting for the latest Planet of the Apes that comes out this summer. I can't think of the name though. Oh, I okay. This is the geekiness part of me. Okay, the other side of my geekiness. Okay, because my mom's like a big fan of Planet of the Apes. And like ever since I was a kid, like we'll be watching that too. So I want to watch um the other Planet of the Apes where Caesar does die. Well, he doesn't die technicality, but he makes it to where his son like gets there like safely, and then Caesar dies. Let's be honest, Caesar will never die. Okay. So I can be able to get caught up on the latest Planet of the Apes because the latest Planet of the Apes I heard it's like good, like good. Okay. Um, but yeah, and now you telling me that they got another Planet of the Apes coming out. I need to catch up. Mind you, the Planet of the Apes that had Caesar going to go fight, and stuff like that. Me and my grandfather went to go see. I was like, Grandpa, do you want to have a granddaughter date? I'm paying. Yeah, let's go. Yeet. Lady Burger say, yeah, you can hold. Yeah, you can't hold water when it comes to movies. Why can't you just learn how to pretend and play it off like? Well, you right about that. But here's the thing: I've already seen the other Planet of the Apes. I think it was like back in 2022. This new Planet of the Apes, I really am going to see it, regardless that he hasn't yet seen it. I'm gonna watch it. Okay. I need to know. Need to know. Okay. Hmm, hmm. Okay, Lady Burger, you said, yeah, the one with the human girl communicating with Caesar's son. I believe yes, yes, yo. I'm serious. I got two shows I'm doing tomorrow. On top of that, I need to watch some more Christmas movies. Look here. I need one of the aunties come grab, Toby for a little bit. So he better kind of get up off of Dakota's nerves with whininess for a little bit. Y'all can grab Toby for a little bit, take him for a couple of days, bring him right back. I'll be fine. She'll be fine. Y'all would have had your playness fun with your nephew for a little bit, you know. But other than that, Toby gonna have to sit down. Saturday, Sunday, today is Monday. Okay. Y'all think that video with Toby whining and singing is like me just getting Toby like hyped up. Okay. One of y'all come get your nephew for a week. And y'all come tell me if y'all can come handle the whininess. And Mamir, if you're watching this, I will forever scare your nephew with the vacuum cleaner to make him hush. You and I just gonna have some issues. Love you, sis, but man, Lady Virgo said Q is so weak because she knows she wouldn't be able to play it off. I wouldn't be able to. That's the thing. I can play some things off. I can't play it off. Aaron, do you want to come grab Toby for like a couple of days, maybe a week? Me and Mamir, we just want to fight over Toby. Toby will allow me. I'm gonna tell y'all this: the day that I get Toby ready to get snipped because he needs to go right ahead and be fixed. When I say fixed, y'all, neutered, okay? He needs to get neutered. I know you do, sis. I know. Aaron, smiling with Aaron. You said I love Toby from afar. Y'all, let me tell you something. The reason why Toby is really whining is because I believe that we have more than one female dog. Okay? And I know that we have more than one female dog. The dog next door is a female dog. And she's like parented some babies. DJ and I could tell because the owners sometimes just leave her outside. Connected to a leash. But anyway, yeah, he needs to get neutered. And also, like, a lot of y'all might be like, well, Q, is he wanting for attention? He is wanting for attention, and there's only so much I can do as a parent to tell Dakota, like, hey, spend time with your dog. Um, hey, you don't always have to play with your Legos, play with Toby. But you have to understand she's also autistic, and um me and DJ have literally I'm considered Central Standard Time. But yeah, something like Midwest, I think. Cause y'all I'm in Texas. Um but yeah. Other than that, Toby will hush. Here, this is how I get Toby to hush, okay? Get Toby to be quiet by giving him a bunch of treats and basically telling Dakota, like, look here, like, the whininess gotta, like, stop for a minute. So I'm gonna give him some treats. I also give, to, here's the thing. Another thing, and tell me if I'm wrong for this, okay? So anytime I make myself breakfast, I also make Dakota breakfast, but I also make enough to feed my grand dog, okay? Cause cause I'm like this. Toby got to eat too. Even though Toby has dog food, it's like he knows when I'm in the kitchen cooking. So I think that's also has them in the morningness because all right, good night, sis. Excuse me, y'all. Bedtime for me. This has been a blast. Good night, Lady Virgo and Q. Night. I think that like I need to go back to giving him his dog food. I mean, not saying that he doesn't eat his dog food, but I think I got him too spoiled. And lately, I don't know why, but he's been overly stimulated. Um, yeah. On a side note, Lady Virgo, and sis, before you go, do y'all hear quiet? Do y'all hear that quietness? It's quiet because that apartment. Let me tell you something, Lady Virgo. Apartment 41 has been booted out because we all text the apartment manager, filed complaints, and DJ and I have been calling the police. Like literally, y'all, I called the police twice. Everybody else been filing noise complaints and all that. I remember I remember apartment 41 y'all was so loud to where there was an argument between one of the boys and his girlfriend. And literally they were yelling, someone call the police, call the police, call the police. And it was at 1:25 a.m. I need to watch that the movie Quiet Place. Yeah, I need to watch it. So I called the police. I'm like, look here, I'm inside my apartment. Like, y'all were just out here. Because this was when I actually wanted to get my hair dyed the first time. Remember when it was like a light blue? Okay. They were already out here. Yeah, they got loud again. Yeah, this young gentleman ran into apartment 41. And let's just say that I'm guessing the police did show up and it was another complaint. Then I called the police again. And then eventually I just stopped because they were coming out for apartment 41 anyway. No, it's okay. But you said the movie Quiet Place. I actually do want to watch that. Now you got me intrigued on that one. But no, y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. In our apartment where we live at, the side of our apartment is 2 bed, 1 bath. Okay. Tell me why this lady had like 1 week she's got 6 people. Here's the thing, she moved in with it just being her, her sister, and her 3, 4 kids, okay? Yeah, let's do the math, okay? 3, 4 kids. Then the next week she's got 5, 6 other people moving in and they're her friends. Alright? They're loud as all get out. So I start making complaints. And then finally, like the last straw for me was the girl came out on the balcony like right after I got finished doing a live. And they were being like super loud. And she's like, yeah, I just got out of jail. There ain't nothing that you can do about it. The worst thing, and I'm gonna tell y'all this right now for my viewers who are watching. A lot of y'all know the hardest part was when I was doing a live and they were being like very loud. And I was in my bedroom as I am right now in the bedroom. And they were outside of our door and that's what they do. They were outside of our door making noise, threatening kids. It's like, why are you outside of our door? Like, go to your door. Why are you so loud? Went down there to the apartment right after paying bills and they're like, yeah, if you want to come down, we can talk about this. They're like, you have to make reports. So we kept doing that. And then our apartment manager's like, look here, we're getting the keys. Cause I called and I'm like, I sent you a text message. Like, enough is enough. This time the lady actually really did make me mad. Lady Virgo, and I'm about to tell y'all why. Yes, I do wake up early. I do wake up early. Sometimes I do go back to sleep. Tell me why in the world this lady is so damn loud. Excuse my language. So dang loud to where she wakes me up out my sleep at 6:45 a.m. 6:45. You waking me up out of my sleep? My thing about this is, honey, how are you able to keep the apartment because you barely work? And every time your friends are there, they're yelling profanity, trying to beat up on your kids, to where even the apartment just like, you need to let the police know this. So I called and I let them know, like, look here, like, can one of y'all like send somebody out to check out the kids? Like, what's going on? There's been some violence going on. So please proceed. Well, anyway, apartment 41 is now vacant. And I did get confirmation from my apartment that the kids are fine. I actually have a small of a video of the moving van. Um, and I think I can play it. I'm not sure. Let's see. Think I can. I'm not sure. Hold on. I gotta see if I still have the video though. I actually do. I'm about to play this for you, Lady Virgo. I want to see if I can play it. I hope so. But the lady does still have her kids, but I'm so happy that they're moving. Um, and they only had that day because I believe that the constable was also on his way. You hear me tell DJ that the constable was on his way? Or the constable's there. Something that I didn't film, but the constable was actually like there. Like, I'm able to play this 11 seconds. Hold on.
What's up, Johnny?
Yo, babe, they moving.
Johnny, who?
Yeah. Yeah, I sent out their idea there just for y'all army, so yo, babe, they're moving. Um, DJ and I have been able to sleep peacefully. The rest of our neighbors, like, we cool. Like, you get your rest, I get my rest. We cool. Understand this. The next neighbors that move on in, please do not be loud. Cause I'm not trying to have that. Um, Regardless of whatever time I do wake up, sometimes I have my good days, sometimes I have my bad days, and everybody just please like respect that. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to share it with y'all. I'm gonna go right ahead and in the live, Lady Virgo. I just thought that I would share it with y'all that apartment 41 is no longer with us anymore. Maybe it will be calmer and easier for me to like record in the back. Other than that, y'all know me. I will make sure that my background noise is turned off. Um, so we can be able to get the job done. But yeah, trust me, y'all. I'm gonna be back on top of my game. If I don't do it right now, then I'll do it before I start the live. Excuse me, y'all. And that's do the whole banner thing for y'all. Oh yeah, do y'all like my background? Because your girl finally like has a new background. I'm gonna add more to my background though. But before I go, I just want to tell y'all, do me a favor. Click that like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification buttons. And be back tomorrow, y'all. Be back tomorrow, be back tomorrow, be back tomorrow. I love y'all. Good night. Double dose of OC and Potomac, you know. Tomorrow's catch up day, alright? Tomorrow catch up day. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. We gonna do it. Hey, we gonna do it. Hey, we gonna do it. Hey, we gonna do it. Hey. Alright, y'all. Love y'all. Night. Peace. Bye.